What's up guys, Cedric here, and if you've been using macOS lately, you would be aware of the new software update called Big Sur. It's been about a week since Big Sur's official release, and today I want to go over, in my opinion, the best features that Big Sur has to offer. I'm not planning to go over the comprehensive list of features that Big Sur has, or the general layout, or the design of the apps, because if you've been using Big Sur lately, you probably would be aware of that already. But rather, I want to talk about the features that I think would matter the most to you. I'll leave a list of the entire Big Sur features that is found on the Apple website down in the description if you want to check that out. But let's not waste any time and let's get right into the video. Okay, so we'll start off with Safari, which Apple calls it to be the world's fastest web browser, and I agree with that. Safari has completely just leveled up in this update. I've been a full-time Chrome user for a long time now, but I think now Safari is actually starting to outshine Chrome with its similar and even more advanced features than Chrome. So as soon as you pull up Safari at the very bottom to the right of the start page, you'll see three lines with hollow dots. Go ahead and click on it and you'll find different options to customize your start page. You can turn on or off all your favorites, frequently visited sites, privacy reports, Siri suggestions, reading lists, and background images. The ones that I really love from this list are number 1, the reading list, which allows you to save web pages that you can save to read for a later time. You can then access this from the sidebar at the top left. Second, the privacy reports, which show you the number of trackers that Safari has stopped from tracking you in the past, for example, 7 days. You can also check to see the privacy reports for each website if you would like. And finally, of course, background themes, which is fairly self-explanatory but an amazing addition. Another cool thing that Safari can now do is if you hover your mouse on any of the tabs you have open, you'll be able to get previews without actually clicking on the tab. This is super useful when you have a bunch of tabs open, so you don't actually have to go into each tab and check in that way. Adding on to this update is more Safari extensions. Similar to the ones that you see on Chrome, you can go ahead and add these extensions through the App Store by searching extensions. You'll find Safari extensions, and if you click on it, there'll be plenty of options to choose from. One of the huge reasons why I didn't move to another web browser like Safari from Chrome was because I didn't want to lose all my saved passwords and bookmarks. Luckily, I saw that I could actually import all my bookmarks, passwords, and even history into Safari, and that was a turning point for me to go ahead and ditch Chrome once and for all. Let's take a look at what's new with Messages. To be honest, I don't use the Messages app on my MacBook all that much. I don't even have it on my dock, as you can see. But nevertheless, Big Sur has made a few changes to the Messages app. So very briefly, if you open up a chat, you can see that now you can send emoji stickers, hashtag images, message effects. This really allows you to customize your messages, and it's very similar to what you could do with an iPhone. Now you can also pin your favorite and most frequently contacted people and keep them at the top. You can pin up to 9 people. Another feature is to search up your past messages. If you want to, let's say, refer to a message that your friend sent a while ago, you can go ahead and type in the phrase that was used in that message and take a look at it much faster than scrolling through your chat. There are also changes to Apple Maps. You can now add in your favorite places like restaurants, parks, shopping centers, etc. to a new guide so you can refer back to it with the exact location. Also, you can now use Look Around, which lets you get a street view experience to get a feel for different locations. It isn't widespread yet, so you can't use this mode everywhere. Next up in the control center, and this is completely new to the Mac but old to the iPhone. If you go over to the top on the menu bar, you'll see the control center icon, and once you click it, there'll be a drop down menu. Now this is very similar to what an iPhone has had for a long time, but I'm glad they added this to the Big Sur update. There are a lot of settings that are easily accessible now just on the menu bar, like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, display preferences, and if you click on any one of them, they expand into a bigger drop down menu. So if I choose Bluetooth, I get to see all my Bluetooth devices. If I click on displays, I can choose dark mode, night shift, true tone. And if you want to take a closer look at the settings, go ahead and click on preferences. In this case, display preferences at the bottom, and it will take you to the display settings in system preferences. If you want to go to, for example, sound preferences, once again, go over to control center, sound, and then sound preferences at the bottom. Also, if you want to pin any icons to the menu bar, just drag one of the icons from this list and place them wherever you like. If you want to rearrange any of the icons, I've got keyboard brightness on the menu bar already, but if you watch closely, if I drag keyboard brightness from the drop down menu, it'll automatically take away keyboard brightness from the menu bar, allowing me to move it around and place it wherever I want it to be. The notification center has also been updated. If you go over to the top right of the screen, you will now see that there are widgets. You can go ahead and add any of the widgets that are shown here by dragging them onto your widget list. You can also customize the size of them by right-clicking on it, and you can also delete the ones that you don't want. And if you head into the App Store and search widgets in the search bar and click on the title that says widgets get an upgrade, here you'll be able to add in a bunch of third-party widget-friendly apps for Big Sur that will work with your widget list. The battery is also updated to support optimized battery charging, What this does, it maintains your battery health by observing your daily charging routines. In addition to that, you also get to see a graph of your battery level and usage. If you head into the Voice Memos app and start recording, another new feature that is added to this update is the enhanced audio recording feature. So go ahead and click on the wand at the top right and it'll automatically reduce background noise and echo. There are also updated sounds, and I really think that this is something that you need to customize. Go into System Preferences, Sound, and as you can see, there are different alert sounds to choose from. Now you can turn on a startup sound along with other UI sound effects. I personally like to have them turned off, but you might not, so definitely try to play around with the settings. And then there's also the output and input sources that you can change here. Another simple but cool add-on is the AirPods' automatic device switching capabilities. Here I'm using the AirPods with my MacBook, and as soon as I pick up my phone, it seamlessly switches to my phone just like that. I don't use the inbuilt Reminders app because I prefer to use Google Keep and the Microsoft To-Do List app, but Reminders did get some updates, as you can see on the screen. One of my favorite updates is with photos, because now you can really customize up a picture to perfection. You can now use the improved retouch tool, which is really fine-tuned to remove any dust specks and overall just enhance your picture. And the real deal is when you click on edit. Now you get a wide range of different filters and adjustments. You can now do any touch-ups, adjust the saturation, colors, white balance, and add in your favorite filter. You can also crop the image and change up the aspect ratio. Not only that, but you can do most of these adjustments, filters, and crops on videos too. It is really awesome that you can do all of these adjustments in a free application that is already inbuilt in your MacBook. I mean, this is sick. For the average person, you probably won't even have to spend any money purchasing a photo editing app. Apart from what I have mentioned, there are a few other minor updates, like with Siri. Now you can ask a wider range of questions, some performance updates for Spotlight, and a few other minor updates for music, podcasts, Facetime, and a few others. Oh, and you also get a few other wallpapers, new ones, and some of them are pretty cool, so it's worth checking out. So that's about it for all the essential features in this major OS update. If you think I missed anything, please let me know down in the comments and I would love to read it. Oh, and I also wanted to say that I opened a bunch of social media accounts, that is Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Reddit. And I think I'm going to be posting content over there too. And I'll try to be active, so if you can follow me over there, that would be absolutely amazing. I have links to all my social media accounts in my video description, so don't forget to check it out. And if you enjoyed this video, a sub to the channel and a thumbs up to the video would be really appreciated. But anyway, that's it for me today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.